It was another courtroom embarrassment for Prince Harry, and, frankly, it's becoming a pattern. Once again, the Duke of Sussex found himself not as the noble truth-seeker he imagines, but as a litigant scolded by a judge for overreaching. In his ongoing battle against the Daily Mail, Harry thought it wise to pull Prince William and Princess Catherine into the fray. But the courtroom is not the stage for family theatrics, and the judge made that abundantly clear. This latest rebuke exposes a troubling habit. When things don't go his way, Harry drags others into the spotlight, whether they like it or not. Instead of keeping his case focused, he chose to expand it unnecessarily by referencing private communications involving his brother and sister-in-law. The judge was unimpressed, and rightly so. Lawsuits demand precision, not family name-dropping for dramatic effect. For someone who constantly speaks about protecting his family, Harry seems remarkably quick to use that very family as legal props. William and Catherine have nothing to do with Harry's decision to wage war against the British press. Yet here they were, involuntarily pulled into legal paperwork, their names used like supporting evidence in a personal crusade. It reeks less of strategy and more of desperation. Harry's legal battles have always carried a performative undertone. He presents himself as a crusader for justice, standing up to the legal tabloids. But in reality, his approach is messy, emotional, and often self-defeating. Judges don't operate on royal sentimentality. They want facts, relevance, and solid arguments. When Harry strays into family territory, he undermines the very seriousness of his case. What's even more striking is the lack of restraint. A man who once vowed to protect his brother now seems willing to expose private royal matters in court filings if it suits his narrative. It's a betrayal wrapped in legal language. And the judge's scolding was more than justified, it was a reality check. Dragging William and Catherine into his lawsuit does nothing to strengthen his case against the Daily Mail. It only reinforces the perception that Harry cannot stand alone. Whether it's legal battles, media appearances, or memoir revelations, he consistently leans on his royal past to stay relevant. The irony is painful. He left the monarchy to find independence, yet every major move circles back to the very institution he claims to have escaped. For William and Catherine, this episode is another unwanted distraction. While they focus on their royal duties, Harry's lawsuits keep yanking their names into public disputes they did not initiate. It's unfair and, frankly, disrespectful. If Harry truly respected their privacy, he would stop using them as pawns in his personal battles. This courtroom moment may seem minor, but symbolically, it's significant. A judge reprimanding a prince for overreaching isn't something that happens every day. It shows that the legal system isn't swayed by titles or sentiment. It deals with facts, something Harry seems to lose sight of when emotion and personal grievances take over. Once again, instead of delivering a clear, disciplined legal blow to the press, Harry has managed to make himself the story, and not in a flattering way. The judge's words were a reminder that the courtroom isn't a palace and titles don't grant immunity from scrutiny. Prince Harry wanted to fight the tabloids. Instead, he's fighting his own credibility. And every time he drags William and Catherine into his mess, he erodes the very family bonds he once claimed to protect. This was supposed to be a battle about privacy and accountability. Instead, it's looking more like another chapter in a long saga of personal vendettas and strategic missteps. Another day in court. Another royal scolding. And once again, Harry walks out with more bruises to his image than to the Daily Mail's.